Hi, welcome back to Not Another Couples Podcast.
Will.
Here with my lovely husband, Mark.
Mark Warren Roberts.
Mark Warren Roberts. Middle name. Suzie, no middle name. Robert Scott.
Mother didn't love her. All attention went to the older brother.
No. Well, I'm fascinated right now for this story that's going around about this old bloke, I'm going to call him. This posh old bloke who's trying to find a good breeder. He's put an advert out for a good breeder.
How old is he?
He is 79 years old, right?
Right.
And he's got this massive 1,300 acre estate.
And no family, obviously.
Well, no family. Well, he has a daughter.
Oh.
So basically, what he's put out this advert for a good breeder. That's not exactly the headline, but obviously that's the headline we're going with.
Yeah.
He needs someone who can provide him with heirs to his estate, and he's not happy handing it over to a girl. He needs it to be a boy.
Oh, he's old school, is he?
So he needs to have a male heir. I mean, 2 would be good. 3 would be better, because then you almost like have a spare just in case.
But the argument is, will he survive having sex and seeing the child being born? How will he know?
Well, I mean, I think he must be like quite
Who was the famous
fruity if he's 79 and he's still
obviously Hugh Hefner, but who was there was a famous model that used to went out with a really older bloke, and he died having sex with
that Marie, that old Anna Marie something.
Yes,
yeah.
So
well, I mean, it's not a bad way to go, I suppose, but So he's basically looking for a wife. He's called Sir Benjamin Slade, and he's
a Sir.
Sir Benjamin Slade, inherited Sir.
Yeah,
I think.
well.
And he is looking for a bride, and
you got to marry.
50 grand a year you get. It's quite a good job application if you don't mind old blokes.
Ooh, okay.
But if you like that sort of
buttocks.
older father figure, granddad figure.
1664, isn't it?
So maybe they've got to be able to provide him with male heirs.
Well, he can't be in too bad a nick if he can still.
That's what I'm saying. But it feels like it feels a bit Bridgerton. It feels a bit like Downton Abbey, still, where he must have a male heir. So this person, whoever it is, obviously a woman, because they've got to be. He said on some of the articles it said they needed to be 20 years younger. I'm like, well, if he's 79, they're going to be 59. They're not going to be giving him any babies.
This is very true.
Unless it's a miraculous conception. So they need to be at least sort of in their sort of 40, late 30s, 40s. They get 50 grand a year, and that includes bonuses of a car, obviously the house, the thing. But it's not just about.
Are they marrying?
Well, he does say a bride, so he's quite specific. They've got to be 5'6" or taller.
Right.
Can't be tiny.
Ex-Olympian. Is he trying
not a Scorpio or Guardian reader. This is specific.
Not a Scorpio.
Scorpius is obviously a star sign.
Star sign. What are scorpions like?
I don't know. Maybe they just sting.
Yeah, a bit stingy. Not a Guardian reader.
This is a good one.
So he's proper conservative.
They've got to have a shotgun and driving licence, and if they can fly a helicopter, that's a bonus. Honestly, this bloke's deluded. They've got to like ballroom dancing, play bridge to a good standard, and a backgammon, and have a flair for administration. So he basically wants someone to breed his children, male heirs only.
Entertain him with dancing.
Entertain him, be able to fly his flipping helicopter, and
play board games with him.
Play board games and do all of his work, basically.
And the other bit you haven't really focused on is the sex.
They've got to have sex with him, obviously.
And have a baby, have his baby.
Well, yeah.
I mean, the sex thing, I'm sure he could find a few women. I told you about when I played golf in Portugal.
Yes.
And then we were going round, and the local lads that I was playing with pointed to a villa, and they go, "Oh, you know what happens there on a Friday night?" And the guy's wife died, unfortunately, and he was in his, I think they said he's mid-70s. But on a Friday, he brings prozzies and escorts round and has a lovely time every Friday night.
I'm sure he pops some little blue pills or something.
Yeah.
Maybe not, who knows? I mean, look at Mick Jagger, he's like...
Who was that horrible character in Yellowstone, or whichever one it was? Who's it? Dalton. Who was the ex-Bond?
Oh, Timothy Dalton. No, that wasn't yet. It was in 1923.
Oh, that character he played was evil.
Yeah, he's not nice.
Well, he's not nice.
So let's imagine he's not like that, Benjamin Slade. What was the other one? Also, they can't come from a country beginning with the letter I. So no Italians.
No Iranians, no Iraqis, Indians.
Ivory Coast.
Does that mean the whole of Indonesia?
Anywhere, begin with I, basically. I don't know what his beef is with countries. Ireland, yeah.
Iceland.
So he
He'd get a tall girl from Iceland.
Exactly.
Oh.
She'd be able to run the estate for him and breed heifers.
Now, what's more of a worry, that advert or the person who actually replies to
Well,
it?
this is what I was talking about. It's a whole social dilemma.
What?
A social dilemma. But why do people go on certain TV shows or, like, you know, for Married at First Sight? That's another thing.
Well,
I mean, if someone goes on Married at First Sight,
that's just
they're going to be up for 50 grand a year. Thanks, just pop 100%. A couple of babies out. But do you think? What you know? You can't just marry. How do you? What? Oh, there's too many questions. How does he know that they actually can? And also, he doesn't mind if you've had a child before. That's okay.
Nice of him. That's nice.
I mean, he probably won't look after it.
He's put a lot of details down, didn't he?
Honestly, this man. But he also wants him to be. So basically, I think in a previous setup, he obviously tried this before when he was a bit young. No, not young. It's only about 5 years ago. He's obviously through a co-parenting agency. So there's people who want to have a child, obviously, but they don't want to necessarily
be married.
Yeah. And so I don't know all the details about this particular bit because there wasn't much info on it, but co-parenting agency, he has a daughter. So he had this younger person who he now obviously doesn't want anything to do with because she had a birth. So he sounds nice. I mean, you know, I'm reading, you know...
Between the lines.
The Daily Fail and really highbrow newspaper.
Do you read the Daily Mail?
No, I do not.
You just said you read the Daily Fail.
This article that I'm reading, I've read a few.
My advert would
the really
be...
high... No, I was going to say, what is... That's one of my questions. Excuse me, jumping ahead.
Oh, sorry, thank you, caller.
What would your criteria be?
Right, can't read the Daily Mail, especially the health section. Fucking headbutt
So
them.
no Daily Mail readers, rather than no Guardian readers.
Yeah, no one from a county starting with E. Sorry, I went then.
Honestly, get him. Essex people, come for him.
What else would my criteria be? Sporty, backgammon. I'd go with him on the backgammon. That's a good game. And the memory game.
Oh my God, seriously, what are you looking for? Someone who's like 93?
Impromptu laughing with no sense of timing, just laughing occasionally.
Like hysteria?
Yes, so basically neurotic.
Okay, hello.
Here, got you. No,
I'm just trying to see how many of these criteria I'm ticking here.
Well, I don't want any more children. I'm not Jesus. A sir. What would I be able to offer?
Yeah, what can you bring to the table?
Yeah.
Ginger.
Yeah.
Freckledness.
A sense of fun and joie de vivre.
Adventure.
Yeah, I don't know what my advert be. Yeah. Big tits.
This is what I was waiting for. So I start with backgammon. I'm like, what? That would not be the top of your list. Can they play backgammon?
Yeah. Can they do the full splits?
Can they play backgammon with their boobs out?
Yes.
See that?
Doing the full splits.
Oh, that's a bit tricky.
Or play the ping pong game.
So you're basically after an acrobat with large breasts.
Or girl from Thailand. Lady boy. Yeah.
I mean, you know, you wouldn't know anyway.
No, we played that game in Bangkok, so to speak. And I was terrible. I was like, she is beautiful. That's a bloke.
Can you not see the massive Adam's apple here?
And the penis.
Well, I wasn't looking at that bit because they weren't naked. But this bit here.
But they now get that operated on, don't they? They get that.
Mark's doing karate chop.
No, do that one.
So like down with the kids, you have to get...
6'7".
She doesn't even know what that is.
No one is, but
she's 20.
6'7". She feels old when
she
people
feels
say
really
that.
old because she doesn't know what it means. But even Flynn doesn't know what it means. So I think it's like 14-year-old stuff.
Or like someone who cooks. Well, you cook beautifully, but someone... Oh, no.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Here we go. You're going to be starving, mate, all week.
No.
No dinners made for you.
This was just me mucking.
Whatsoever. You mean someone who's a professional housekeeper, chef. Thank you.
No, not a housekeeper. I don't... All right, yeah, go on.
Well, someone's a housekeeper. I would want someone who's a housekeeper.
So when I come into the house,
cook.
they're wearing a pinny with my food ready, nothing underneath the pinny.
I would say, so what he's criterion here, criterion, that's not a word, but on his criteria, I would say he's flipping got a massive estate and acres. Surely has, and basically that's what he's saying. He wants a woman who can run the house. Women can run the house, a lady of the house. But I'm like, he wants us to do flipping everything. He wants us to run all the house, fly the helicopter, do all his admin, lawyer, I mean, any sort of accounting, lawyer.
Well, if they're that sharp, their
experience.
prenup agreement's going to be pretty strong. It
I
won't be
was like,
50 grand a year.
Honestly, he just wants to like.
Well, you know, it's a bit like.
I mean, I know he's 79, and
But
he's like
it's
wants
a
to
bit
enjoy
like
it,
kind
but
of wheeler dealing, isn't it? You start high, and then you might end up with someone who can't speak English.
But I just find the fact that he just wants like all of this. I'm like, you can't. What she's going to be, and she's got to give birth to 2 children and look after them. Probably have a nanny. I think if he has what he had, must have staff, so he doesn't need. Why doesn't he just employ someone to do the admin?
He might be one of these
accountancy.
gentry folk that, you know, the property or the land is just dying. The overheads on the property are huge, but then why would he be trying to have sire children?
But there is also like there was a whole other section on sort of, you know, the tax if you couldn't insure a 70-year-old woman, because he's got lots of friends, lots of female friends who are in their 70s, obviously, that he has a lot of jolly time with, but obviously none of them can give him a child or an heir. So it's all about inheritance and passing it down to an heir. But I was like, you've got a daughter, why don't you give it to her?
Something's not quite right there.
Yes.
I don't know if I trust
in between the
Sir
lines.
Smidgen's Smunkle.
Well, I also don't know whether I trust the Daily Mail article, to be fair, to be completely true.
But he doesn't like Guardian readers.
Guardian?
So he's
What's
proper
wrong with
Conservative.
Guardian, though?
It's left wing.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, very Labour. And then he's obviously...
Doesn't sound like it, though.
Gentry
Sounds quite
folk
posh,
are
doesn't
always right-wing Times and Telegraph.
What do we read?
Times. I just read the Sport.
Is that because you're from
the Royal
public school and we live in the Royal Borough?
Thank you.
And we're really, really posh.
So, yeah, I don't... Oh, yeah.
I mean, half of me wants to see how it plays out. I want to see... They should make
Why
a whole
don't you
show
go
about
along?
it. They should make a whole TV show about it.
You're good at bridge.
Didn't they have that show? Didn't Ulrika? She was presenting it, and then she ran off with the bloke who was. It was to marry a millionaire or Lance, Sir Lance something or other.
How did she end up with him?
So he was like obviously a catch. I can't remember the modern day word. Obviously a wealthy guy, single, and had all these female contestants on to try and win his hand or whatever it was, you know. And I can't remember all the details, but that was the idea of the show. I think it was like Marry a Millionaire or something like that. And Ulrika was presenting it, and I think then she ended up with one of her children is sired by they had. I mean, they did get together, obviously, but obviously they were probably spending more time together than the contestants were. So, but that was that. But I was saying, why don't they do something like that for him?
Yes, do a reality show.
Yeah. Honestly,
as long as we don't see the bedroom scenes.
No, we don't need to see all that, but like him, you know, I'd love to, that would just be a brilliant TV show, him interviewing, or his, you know, are you a good breeder?
Are you a good breeder?
Let me see your hips. Have you got good childbearing hips?
Do you ride?
Can you show me your shotgun license? Let's have a shoot-off.
I find something quite refreshing about that in the world of PC now, where you've got these old gentry folk still, and the farming stock and all of that lot, people with land, who haven't really changed since the start of the 19th century.
Of listening to this or reading this was, you know, the Jilly Cooper.
Oh, Riders.
But it was, what was the TV show called?
Wasn't that called Riders?
No, it wasn't called Riders. It wasn't. It was something like that. Anyway, answers at home.
Oh, with Danny Dyer.
Danny Dyer. It reminds me a bit of that. So it's still sort of set in this sort of 80s
that was very
style.
good.
Well, there was no PC in the 80s at all.
Yeah, I find it quite refreshing that people can be
But I'm really fascinated. I need to know more now. I need to know what happens next.
Well,
like when I finish a film, I need to know what happens next.
Well, if you interview for it, you'd even know even more.
Yeah, can we make a TV show? Come on, production companies, let's make a TV show. Let's get it going, and I'll present it, and I'll find out behind the scenes.
But you might run off with him.
It'd be like unlikely. It'd be like I feel like it'd be like set like The Traitors. We could have like Stephen Fry in the corner, just sort of twiddling his fingers and looking very, very wise. Yeah, Alan Carr sweating and running around.
That his remember there was a show about him growing up.
Oh yeah.
And they've kind of re-released that since he was successful on The Traitors. Him talking about being a bit nerdy and
his dad was a football manager, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Or coach.
Wasn't he the football manager? Was it Watford, where Elton John owned? I think it was Watford. Because when he was on stage, he tells that story that Elton John's playing at some charity gig, and Elton John's playing away, and he just looks up and goes, "How's your dad?" I was like, "Oh, yeah." So he was hanging out with lots of famous footballers and coaches and stuff, but obviously wasn't sporty at all himself.
That must be weird because like when we were having kids, we were like worried that they wouldn't
Be sporty,
and they'd just want to sit inside
no,
and read.
we didn't. No, we said
Yes,
we'd accept them whatever way they are.
You said those exact words. You're like, what if they don't want to do any activities and they were just to sit
Ah,
indoors
no,
and
activities, yes. Lazy. I couldn't handle if they were lazy. They don't necessarily have to be sports people, but they have to be into shit.
Well, I think that's shown its worth because our kids are quite
Annoying.
yeah, apart from that. But like this is down to
How's
you.
your words going?
I know, so it's quite early for me to be speaking. And I've got my green glasses.
Oh, you
back
found
on.
them again. Everyone can relax now.
I can relax. I can't actually see as well.
They're bloody gone. I've lost them. They were
It's
in
very
one of her
upset.
18 sweatshirts.
Very upset about that. But we've got
But you're
back,
not now.
back to our children.
Sorry.
This is a compliment coming to you. So
Whoa.
get
Touch
ready.
me again.
Get ready.
We're going to breed.
This is down to you, taking them out and making them do a variety of different crazy, stressful for me activities when I was a new mum. But like chucking them down the hill on bikes or
Hanging them
surfing,
off.
skiing.
It is quite amazing now.
Because then they can
'cause-
do all these things now, whereas a lot of their friends who are really sporty can't necessarily do the more adrenaline, just general activity like being able to ride a bike proficiently.
But that's
and
the
well,
running joke
and-
with Amber and Flynn's mates is that they don't even ask them now, have you done mountain biking
Yeah.
or water skiing? Of
Yeah.
course you have. Of course you have. Of course you have. I mean, we used to hang them off the tree, belaying, didn't we?
Oh, when you
Climbing.
say we, you
Yeah.
and neighbours' kids,
But-
not only our own children, other
I mean,
people's
Flynn's
children.
kind of gone past it now, but I'd say 2 years ago he was the perfect playmate for me. You know, we
Why
were
has he
doing
gone
everything.
past it?
Well, now I've got we do it with his mates as well.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, now he's whatever.
But
hanging
it used
out
to be
with us-
Amber,
hanging out
because
with-
Flynn was too scared to do all this stuff.
Yes, when he was little.
When he was little, we
We found videos
We're not
of-
going to talk about those, though.
Oh, not the Willy one.
No.
No, we won't.
No,
We'll
but
show that as 18th.
no, we found. So we've been going through some photos and videos and found some funny ones of him. But he was a little delicate flower when he was younger.
Well, I said that to him. I said we found videos, and Anne was always said we used to have dance offs every night while someone was in the bath. They'd be dancing, normally naked, and Amber was always centre of attention. And if you watch, you say, right, Amber, sit down. She never would to let Flynn have a go. You ask Flynn, and I said, I was saying we were talking to Flynn, deep chats in the sauna, and I said, you're one of these people who cares what other people think. So you would, rather than upset someone, you would do what they ask you to do, whether it's a parent or a friend or.
Yeah.
Whereas Amber didn't give a
She's more
shit at that age.
No, but I think it's just a different personality. She, in the respect, not that she doesn't care. It's just that she likes to do what she likes to do. So it's not like she's trying to. She's more caring, I think, as she's got older than she used to be when she was younger.
Oh yeah.
But then we'd go to parents' evenings, and they'd go, "Oh, she's so kind. She's so sweet," and I'd be like, "Who?
Wrong kid.
She hates us. Like, she's not kind to her family. She's awful."
But as we said, we'd rather it that way. Right?
Oh no, she's spirited. So back in the baby books, they'd call it spirited child. But she would always be bossing him around, and I kept saying to him, and I was saying to her as well. I remember you used to shove him or pinch him or whatever she was doing on the trampoline or wherever. Just wait, because you are going to be bigger than her, and it's payback time now. Which he reminds us all that he's bigger than most of us. Now.
Oh yeah, he loves it now. It's big Christmas because
Big
last year he beat me arm wrestling right hand, but I beat him left, so I've got to keep that balance.
You've not been training. You need to be getting.
I have been training.
No, for that, just for
over
that.
the top, like Sylvester
for
Stallone,
that,
set up
yeah.
in the van. So I've just
Yeah,
got one of those
exactly.
things. I can just,
Yeah, exactly.
Nice, good idea.
Well, it's his last Christmas being a child as well.
Oh yeah. Then he leaves home.
Yeah,
Okay, nice.
that's it. Job done. Our Christmas tree is already up, people.
Yeah, Christmas lights going up this weekend.
Christmas tree is already up. It is. What is the date today? 25th of November. We're recording this,
Yeah.
and it's already up because Emma came home from uni for the weekend to record it to put the tree up. She's very excited about Christmas, and she couldn't wait till the middle of December to do it.
No, too low. Oh me.
So she came home for just the weekend, and she's still here.
Yes,
Which
she's
is
quite
very
enjoying
nice.
herself.
But it's quite nice when you come home. And she said, "Oh yeah, everybody's like winding down for Christmas now." I'm like, "You've only just started. You've only been there for about 5 weeks."
She's there for 2 weeks and then comes back again.
Yeah, she comes back 11th December, and then she's off for a month, and then she goes back for a couple of weeks, and then she's back home again for a month. So when you get your kids leave home, if they're going to uni or they just come home a lot. Or
Yeah.
they're home a lot.
Yeah. But that's nice.
I mean, it depends how far away they go. Obviously, she's only 3 hours away, so it's not difficult, and she's got her car up there now. But if your child is like, I've got friends who've got kids up in Edinburgh or Durham or stuff like that, that's a bit trickier. But they're still home. But when they're home for like a month at a time, because they come at Christmas, they're home for a month, Easter, they're home for a month, and then the summer they're here for about 4 months. So don't get too upset when you say the kids are going off to uni and they're leaving home, because they're only away briefly.
And then when they leave uni,
they come back again.
Yeah.
Because they can't afford to live anywhere else.
No. Or have any jobs. When's the budget come out? Tomorrow? Thursday?
I don't know.
I think it's Thursday. That'll be fun. There's all sorts of taxes. There's just not making enough.
Is this going to be a rant? This is going to be a March
Well, no,
rant.
not a rant. They just... I will say, if the country was a small business, it would have claimed bankruptcy years and years ago. It's making a loss. So they're having to put taxes up. They have to.
But this is why all these big companies... So Starbucks is a big one, obviously, that doesn't pay tax.
Yeah, it's changed a bit.
That should be shocking. That should just be mandatory. I don't think you should be allowed to have a business here without paying tax.
I agree.
Ta-da. There we are. Job done.
Thank
Sort
you.
it.
Moving on.
It's
Moving
like,
on.
I think, just put mums in charge.
What? Which stage of mum?
Middle-aged
Post-
women.
post-birth
Just
neurotic.
put menopausal women in charge.
Yeah.
We'll sort the whole damn world
that'd
out.
be dangerous.
Yeah. Won't take any shit.
High voice?
Yeah.
Better.
There was a woman, I saw a clip of a woman at an airport where all the flights were all, someone had messed up all the queuing system and all the flights, and it says women went behind on the tannoy. She went, can I just sort the whole lot out?
Brilliant.
She was brilliant. She was just like waiting in the queue. She's like, it's ridiculous. So she went up to the girl who was in a bit of a flap and went, right, can I just, because you could just see, like, if you like get that queue, that you're on that flight, just wait there, and this flight, come forward. If you just sorted the whole lot out. I was like, yes.
There we are. Did she get offered a job?
I don't know, but it's like the female refereeing the England-Argentina game.
Yeah, she was good.
She was brilliant. There's so many like stuff on Instagram with her. Just
Oh, is there?
What a queen. She's just like this tiny little woman and these like enormous men.
All showing
not
lots of
taking
respect.
any...
Has there been a female Premiership football ref?
Yes. I think her name... Isn't her name similar to
Oh,
mine?
Susie.
Susan
Cox.
Or
Susie.
Susan Roberts or Susan... It's one of my names.
Yeah. Yes, there has been. Yeah. But this was the first time a female ref...
No, she's Sarah Cox.
Sarah, that's
She's
it.
called Sarah
Oh, yeah,
Cox.
the DJ.
So like the DJ, but it's spelled with an H.
Yeah, so it was the first time that New Zealand had been reffed by a female referee.
She had good look on her though.
Good look.
Well, like...
Oh, yeah,
She
resting
eyeballed
bitch
them.
face.
She's like that. Mm.
But actually, as you said, she was very good. At one point, she made a mistake. She put her hand up. Yep, sorry, made a mistake. So had the advantage of the video, whatever, the VMO, whatever it's called. Not VMO.
Yeah, but she wasn't flustered. What I liked about it, she was sort of stayed very... I mean, internally, she might have been freaking out a bit, but externally, she kept calm. She didn't rush her decisions. She didn't...
I wonder what she'd done if it was the England-Argentina game with the fight at the end. So you hear Curry got in a fight with Contoponi, the Italian manager, because he late tackled that
wasn't
guy.
England-Argentina. Who did she ref?
New Zealand, Wales.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
At the Principality
Yeah, of
Stadium,
course,
which was
because she's English.
phenomenal. Roof closed, spotlight on the Kiwis doing the haka, which was amazing, and then the Welsh, they backlit with just a red light, so the Cymru, they all lit up. It was really, really good. Really good. Really good, what they call it?
Staging.
Theatre. But yeah, in the
Spectacle.
England game, Curry tackled someone, and some were saying late. It was pretty touch and go, but I think he's damaged the guy's ACL because his foot was placed as he kicked it, and then it all kicked off after the game, and then Curry got in a fight with the Italian manager. So I wonder how she would have dealt with that one. I almost think it's better having a woman there, because obviously there's no question that you're going to not push it, you're not going to react physically around her, whereas with a male ref...
Rugby probably. I think in football I've seen where a football player is literally in the face of a female
spitting.
ref,
Oh, okay, yeah.
shouting in her face, and the male linesman and some of the other players come up and just back her up, basically, because he's just being an arsehole.
I was reading that article about Gascoigne. Oh my God, his life. But he says he can't watch football now because of... And I'm so pleased, because we say it when we watch it, when they're all rolling around faking an injury. I can't watch it. I know I'm rugby, and so you just play on with your leg hanging off. But, when they're faking it to get a free kick, I just think, and the swear, it's quite easy. Just card them, but they won't.
No. And the problem is, it then waters down
Yeah.
to club...
Yeah. Yeah,
boys football.
I don't know. I know.
Girls
I
football.
still think football is an absolutely brilliant game. It is a phenomenal
but
game.
I can't watch it because of exactly what you said. It just annoys the hell out of me.
And David Ginoula's not playing anymore.
David
Ginoula.
Ginoula.
I wonder what he's doing now. Right now.
He was in I'm a Celebrity a few years ago.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Apparently, Jack Osborne's been opening up about all the fun and games he's had in his life.
I know, we need to catch up on it. We've been watching, doing Gavin and Stacey Fest.
Yeah.
Which is Flynn's been back, just to watch a bit of it, just to see. I like just excerpts of it. And Kelly...
Excerpts.
Excerpts.
Yes.
Kelly Brook has been body shamed severely on it as well.
Why?
Because she's much bigger than she used to be, and people don't like it. Because they're comparing her to her 20-year-old body when she was pretty much not eating and extremely unhealthy and miserable.
Yeah.
And she's brilliant. I've seen some great stuff on her that she's obviously done interviews prior to going on this, not knowing she was going on this probably, of just how many people just body shame her and how much she absolutely loves her body. Now, she ran the marathon earlier this year. She's 45. She's got really big boobs.
She ran the marathon?
Yeah, with her husband. And, they did that race across the world. She'll go without the she's not all about all the makeup and hair and all the stuff that people expect.
Yeah.
I mean, she's quite straight talking, I think. But she said, I love my body. So my husband loves my body, so why would I change it? I can still run a marathon.
Yeah.
My body's capable of doing stuff. She said, if I was unhealthy, then that's different.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm very proud of her for doing that. I think that's a very good
Girl
thing.
power.
Yeah, it is. Because she was a glamour model, so she was obviously given, historically being, talked about her body, especially in the 90s. That's all people talked about was their bodies and...
Tits and arse.
Yeah. And and some people were body shamed to being fat, when they were so not fat. Because it was that heroin chic. Like, don't eat and look.
It still happens.
Ill.
Still get people come in.
It.
Still get people in. I don't care about being healthy. I just want to be skinny. And you're like, fuck me. It just drives me bonkers. And old blokes going, well, I don't really want to lift anything heavy. Okay. Right.
Well, then you can just sit in your chair now.
I told you that.
Don't get out your chair.
When we went to visit Willie, when he had his crash on his bike and he had that horrible leg injury, and in the ward with him was 6 other blokes, all extremely frail and just, sounds horrible, but waiting to die.
But your mum at 86, I just had a hip thing, but she does resistance work. I mean, not lifting heavy weights, but...
Yeah, heavy for her.
But to keep her moving, and because she got really into it.
Yeah. I think, everyone says, I know lifting, keeping muscle mass is really important, but people still don't do it.
But it's like, my mum is the same thing, but she doesn't lift weights, but she's just constantly lifting and moving stuff and doing gardening and...
But the fidgeting is meant to, one of the most effective ways of just keeping metabolic rate
But not
going.
that, but she... she's always walking, her legs are strong.
Her jaw is so strong.
But she's always going up and down the stairs to take one sock up, to put in a drawer, to put it away and then back down again.
Or iron it.
Ironing, gardening.
Or collecting leaves.
She's constantly
the council
physically active rather than load bearing, but she'll carry shopping and move stuff around and
talk a lot.
She's got a bit of a sore shoulder at the minute. Stop being mean.
I love I love little Chrissy Wissy. She's very nice. Yes. So I think that's my rant. Just lift heavy things. If you can lift it more if you can lift it more than 10 times, it's too light.
But learn how to lift stuff properly,
obviously.
And don't be afraid of lifting heavier.
I tell you who's turning into a beast. Regina.
Yeah, my friend Katie.
Yeah, she is turning into a beast. She was showing everyone how to do it yesterday in the session.
Yeah, she loves it.
Twice a week, strength work.
And she's a tiny frame lady.
Yeah. She's doing very well.
And she can lift more than a body weight easily.
Oh, stroll in the park. Yeah.
And I think that's key, isn't it? Being able to lift your body weight, just so you can be physically active. Even when I used to teach teenage girls, I'd be getting them doing, I used to call them toilet squats. So just doing like loaded squats or like a wall squat or something like that. So when you are older or you're out in the woods and you need to squat for a wee, you could do that. You don't need to get out of a chair using your arms. You're teenagers. Do it now. Learn now.
Yes, Suzie, good hand action.
14-year-old girls, get strong legs so you can stand up, you can jump, you can do all the things that you want to do.
Exactly.
rather than having frail little wispy legs that you
Yeah.
can't do and look like they're going to snap if someone
Sneezed.
pushes you.
Farted.
If you sneeze or fart.
Yeah.
Is that what happens to you?
Snart.
A snart. Nice.
Nice.
So what else is happening in your world, Mark Roberts?
It's busy. Seem to have more and more youth athletes coming
Youth.
through. So just teaching them the foundations of moving well and making sure there's no. The big one actually, and I think we've talked about it before, is we get quite a few cricketers, fast bowlers, and these young kids. We've had a few at school with Flynn who've ended up with back injuries because as they come in, they plant their left foot, come over the left side of the back, and they end up getting lower back, left side pain. And so this kid's come in with it because they do so much more nets now, whereas nets weren't around when we were younger. There was grass nets, but you didn't really play it in winter, and now they've got all-weather nets and they're playing all throughout the year, and they're all, technology's improved, so they have speedos on their bowling so they can see what speed they're bowling at, and obviously as a boy or a girl who's a fast bowler, they're all just trying to get quicker and quicker and quicker, more and more force, but don't have the conditioning to support that force.
So when you have like the kids in, do the parents obviously are there as well? Are they feeling that they're getting? Are they learning?
Yeah, so I
not just learning about their child, but learning about themselves and how important mobility and
so I
strength
talk
training,
out loud as if I'm.
Yeah, so it's
I talk
general.
to the kid, but as obviously
because you worry sometimes with the parents, like you worry a few of these kids are coming in, it's the parents pushing them to do stuff because that's always a thing.
And every kid that's come in, kids have changed. Like these kids are
driven,
so switched on.
Yeah,
and I think because of social media, they're very aware. If they follow a famous cricketer or whoever, they're very aware of the rehab, the work they do. How they play, how they recover. So they all kind of aspire a much younger age now.
But also, I think what's key with that is learning that they're not a 25-year-old. They are still growing, like a friend that was with yesterday. Her boys are really big into the triathlon. They're doing so much training, and for me, as a mum and listening to them, it's like making sure they're like eating enough because they're using so much fuel.
Yeah.
And doing their training and getting enough sleep, enough fuel, because I know that's what happens here with Flint. If he doesn't sleep enough or eat enough, he can't cope.
But I've worked out, we went out for lunch on Sunday and I had starter, main, dessert. My energy levels Monday were brilliant. I felt great yesterday.
I was really hungry on Sunday.
Yes, you said.
I was so hungry. I think it's because I didn't really do breakfast. And I normally I don't do massive breakfast, but I've got better at having a proper breakfast.
But
and
I think so many people. We do it at the gym.
But normally I'd be like,
underfueled.
Yeah, well, exactly. Normally I'd be like, oh no, I won't have dessert, I won't have this, I won't have that, I won't have that. And I was like, I've been starving. I'm having it.
I'm having it.
Having it.
Yeah. So it's quite interesting lesson having all these young kids and making sure that they're not. The big one is if they are sporty and talented, everyone wants a bit of them. So they might have a cricket club. They might play. Rugby at school as well. They might play football. So it's just
probably
not overtraining.
Kids are like what Sir Benjamin would want as an heir, so they can like shoot and ride and fly the helicopter and run the estate and excel at polo.
Good luck to him,
like
but
that.
I think he's set his stall out pretty high.
He has.
I mean, the helicopter license might be pushing
that just made me laugh. I mean, that just shows what a posh person and landowner is. But I'm like, if you've got a helicopter, mate, you're doing all right.
But he may not have one. He may just want someone that can fly.
Well, then bloody rent. Well, if you haven't got your own helicopter, you don't need a pilot. The pilot comes with the helicopter, surely, unless you're Tom Cruise, and then you just fly everything yourself.
Nice.
Maybe speak to Tom. He's probably got a few ladies. Anyway, good luck to you, Sir Benjamin. I wait to hear whether...
From the call.
Yeah. Production company, let's get a show started.
Okay.
I want to present it.
Oh, okay. What would it be called? It would be called...
Posh Breeders. Good breeder.
Yes. Not Crufts.
Puffs.
Posh. Oh, what could it be? Yeah. What? Yeah.
Country fillies may apply.
Country filly.
Country fillies only.
What was the posh magazine where people used
Horse and Hound?
No, Country Life. Country Life. And people used to aspire to be on the back page inside back cover, and it was like posh debutantes.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
Well, I don't know because you're
Good-
posh.
no, because we used to
They didn't
get-
have it in Essex.
Oh, did they not have it? I doubt it.
I wasn't in Essex.
You were.
In the Shires. I'm from Shire. You're from London, mate.
I'm from a royal borough.
No, you're not.
Wandsworth.
Not originally.
Wandsworth, innit? Yes, we've got to come up with a name with it.
But it's like Horse and Hounds, wasn't that like Hugh Grant in Love
Yes.
Actually? No, not was that. No, Notting Hill. Notting Hill, Horse and Hounds.
Horse and Hounds. Horse and Hounds.
Right, so Benjamin, let's see what happens, and we'll see you all next week. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ta-ra.